white people would just come up to her and like say racist shit. Which is like, do white people do that to you? Do they come up to you and they're just like, those niggers, right?
That never happens, Danny. We don't do that at all. I mean, I've never in my life.
Yo, it's your boys coming in with the cough.
Just
Still
coughed
sick?
right in Steven's face.
Still
No,
sick?
that's weed. That's not COVID. That's the Kush, baby.
We got the usual suspects on set. Mine is Action Alan Ramirez, R.I.P.
So not the usual.
It's been a while.
Yeah, R.I.P. that pussy. Hey, I'm just gonna start talking in like TikToks.
Is that one?
Is that
Yeah.
it? That's pussy?
Well,
A.
describe-
That's the talk.
Describe the trend.
R.I.P. that pussy. Hey, it's actually a song, but they made All right.
You're 30.
Aaron, Danny, and Steven.
Aaron, Danny, and Steven
Yeah.
here talking about talks. The hottest current events. As many dick jokes as we can manage into a 30 to 45 to 50-minute podcast, depending on our schedules and what's going on.
Yeah.
It's your boys.
Yep. It's your boys with.
We're only doing one cam
Yeah.
this week.
No, but hey everybody, I was on my way over here.
Yeah?
I stopped by the guy in the street with the records.
Yes, he's got gold.
He's still out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's cold too.
Hustling.
So there's a guy in Astoria.
Yeah.
I realize we need to give people
Explain.
more information.
The guy outside with the records.
Yeah, there's a Target that's being built.
What else do you need to say?
Yeah, there's a Target that they're building on Ditmars, and he just posts up in front of the construction site.
Oh, that's
and,
what
like,
it is.
Lays his records
He's
out
got-
for the whole
It
block.
goes
He's
for
got
a
like
while.
100 of them.
Yeah, he's
Honestly, if I was him, I wouldn't be sure that I could get to the far end quick enough from if somebody wants
He
to
gets
just steal
these
it.
for free.
yeah.
dude.
Who's
These are
stealing
free.
records in Astoria?
He steals these.
I mean, oh right. So he's just like,
Fuck it.
game recognized game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
I
exactly what he screams.
I haven't had anyone.
recognized game.
Do you know anyone that's been like robbed?
Yeah.
Really?
Recently? No,
yeah. No. Yeah. That's what I mean.
People are
everyone's-
just stealing from stores now.
Yeah.
We
but-
went over this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying like
No,
crime's going up.
I
Like,
think it
Crime is
happens.
going up.
But like, what are they stealing?
Didn't I tell you
Um,
guys I watched that guy in TJ Maxx just walk in, grab
Yeah, but that's
3
cool.
jackets?
No, he's talking about.
I'm talking about like
pickpocketers. He's talking about, hey,
robberies. Like,
run-
run your shit.
Run
yeah.
your pockets. Yeah.
Just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean it's not happening to some poor
Well,
innocent
no,
white people.
that's not what I'm saying. Like,
Do you care about the poor innocent whites?
no. All I'm saying is like we live in
went
an
over that
age
last
where no one carries cash. Your cell phone is trackable. Like, what are they stealing?
Yeah, but you're not thinking. You're thinking too logically from a point of privilege.
You can
These
easily.
people don't think that far.
You
ahead.
can easily.
These people?
Yeah, thieves. Thieves.
It's thieves.
Thievery.
all I'm
It's
saying
easy.
is-
No, you can easily sell an iPhone. It doesn't matter that it's trackable. You get it. You reset it.
Yeah, you fucking hack that shit.
You don't even need
Ba
to.
ba.
Yeah.
all
Bing
right.
bong.
Yeah.
Can you lower my headphones?
I'm just.
I plugged them in
If
incorrectly.
you've gotten your iPhone stolen by one of those people, leave a comment. Let us know. Tell us.
I was robbed in high school.
That was That was a
Multiple
different
times.
era.
We're
That
talking
was a
about
different
multiple
era.
times.
No.
Yeah, you got robbed a lot.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, so I'm at
Run
the
that
record
shit.
shop, the outdoor record shop, and I
The
noticed,
market.
Chaka Khan record,
Ooh.
and I was like, that's kind of like what I'm feeling right now, and I'm like, maybe I'll buy it. So I stop, and immediately he's like, we got Stones, we got Pink Floyd, we got Led Zeppelin,
We
and
got
I'm,
Kenny G.
and I'm like, he's just yelling what he has, like it's not
No, he's
geared
yelling at white
towards
people.
me.
Yeah, you know.
And then he goes,
We got
yes,
Maiden.
sir. Down there. Stones. Down there. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude?
Get away from this black
He's like,
music. This
keep
ain't for you.
walking,
Yeah.
honky.
Excuse me. Do you have anything whiter, sir?
He saw you reaching for that Shaka Khan album. Was like, not
Well,
for you.
I don't reach. I don't reach when I shop because I know the salesman. If once you touch, it's game over. You are so warm, Danny.
See, like, with me, it's the opposite. Wow. Like, if they see you reaching to touch something, they're like, oh, my God, let's follow him around the store now. So that's why I don't reach.
When was the last time that happened to you?
What do you mean? I live in fucking Chinatown. Happens every time I go into a store.
Asians are pretty racy. What? They're the most racist people to black people. You know that.
No, I think white people might win out.
In terms of like impact and years and every metric, really.
You don't know about in Hong Kong, they're enslaving niggers?
Oh, no.
Whoa! Okay, that's all, folks. We'll see you next week.
They are, though.
You said
we've heard about this.
You were gonna
Did you just say in Hong Kong?
Yes.
They are enslaving who?
Who? We got the who. We got the stone.
Are you talking about Uyghurs?
Yeah.
That's not in Hong Kong, dude.
Where is that?
That's in Xinjiang.
That's in
That's
Hong
on
Kong.
the complete other side of China. Hong Kong is an island off, like, that's outside the mainland.
China.
We're supposed to say this for our China episode. This is the China episode.
China.
Yeah, they've kicked me off of that one. I'm not going to be here for the China episode.
Look at the inside of your hat. What does it say? It says made in China. Not made in Xinjiang. Not made in Hong Kong. China. Right? So it's all it's one country. The government is responsible.
Actually, they literally have a one country, two systems thing going on.
What about the Uyghurs?
They're in the country that's not they're in the system that's not Hong Kong. Remember they had Hong Kong, they had the protests and
I remember those.
The umbrellas.
This is what I don't get about
umbrellas.
About all this stuff. Like isn't it it's kind of like it's all semantics after a certain point. Like,
what do you mean?
Like nationalism and governments and
all right, anarchist
systems. You know what I'm saying though? But it is kind of silly. Like
what systems? Systems are silly?
Everything.
You think it's all just silly systems?
Everything's silly. No, well,
go on.
I just think. Look, it's like an immature solution to a mature problem. People aren't getting along, and they're just pretending. It's like when you have family problems. It's like one family, like two systems.
Yeah, when you have a family, you make a state, and then you.
But it's just immature. If you have problems with your family, and you don't just like pretend that everything's cool and you're one family, you're not. You all don't talk.
Right.
You don't. What's the word? You
interact.
Don't. No, there's the word the thing that John Cena did. You don't acknowledge that one of them even exists.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's not how that works. Like that's really passive aggressive, and it's just childish. It's all childish. And the same thing with like borders. All right, you're right. Anarchist Steve. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
But it's all kind of silly. It's all like, hey, don't pass this fucking thing, or else something's gonna happen to you. And it's like, why?
Because they want the land.
But I mean, you already know.
Families do the same thing. You never heard of
Daddy
people
Mark's
who,
already figured this shit out.
Brothers who share rooms and this is my side of the room.
Yeah, but those brothers are how old? That's exactly my point. It's fucking childish.
It's the younger they are, the better, because then it makes more sense. It's an animalistic urge.
I don't know. I never put my brother
have your territory
in an open air concentration camp before.
Well,
that wasn't Xinjiang.
That's because you're the younger brother. You didn't have that power. You're the younger brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you're
I'm
shorter.
Palestine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting put in.
Yeah, he's just dropping bombs.
They're both dropping bombs.
Yeah, they sure are.
Oh, that's true.
Like, one of them just has like highly sophisticated computer guided bomb.
Your brother.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
it's high tech.
Yeah, what the fuck were we talking about? How did we get here?
Well, I was making a funny Uyghur joke, and by accident,
it got
I said
really
Uyghur.
Yeah,
and then
you
think shit went off.
It got really tense, and I had to change the topic to something less tense, like Israel Palestine.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That's way better than me going into a spiel about how a lot of that Xinjiang shit was fabricated.
Now, the thing about
CIA represent.
The thing about Palestine
Go on, nigga. Yes. This is going to be a good episode.
I mean,
look, I've been to Israel. You guys would love Israel. And when they took us there, they showed us the border. And they were like, that's where people go to die. And then when they took us through the markets, they would be like, don't buy anything, don't talk to anyone, because it's all like Palestinians. Like we were guarded by multiple
IDF dudes.
Yeah. Just with AK-47s. They're like, if you veer off from the group, you're on your own.
Damn. They mean that in a metaphorical way too, right? Because they're on birthright. Yeah. So they're like, you better stay close to these Jewish values.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's a lot of brainwashing.
Yeah, I'm glad you realized it.
They give you that brain washing.
Yeah. Oh, I got brain.
Yeah.
In the Israeli woods.
Oh, you really did?
Hell yeah.
I never told you guys this story.
I've heard this story.
Did you veer off on your own?
Well, no, there was someone else.
Well,
there was an IDF guy there while I was getting my dick sucked.
Yeah, he's like, make it quick.
I don't know if there's a good way. I don't think there's a way of me telling the story where I don't look like an asshole. So
it's one of those.
So I'll preface it by saying, when I was younger, I was definitely an asshole.
Okay, yeah.
Like, there's no doubt about.
Well, what do you
that.
mean by that? Like,
that's why
I wasn't a nice dude. I was bullied so much when I was younger that I developed this like.
Right.
Like protective barrier of
kind of like
I gotta bully first.
Yeah.
And then nobody's gonna bully.
Gay guy. That's what the gays do. That's why we're so sassy.
Yeah. I was a little sassy. So we go on the trip, and then we get to the first spot. It's a big group of probably like 30 guys and girls all around the same age.
Slapped this bitch in the face and said, "Suck my dick."
I'll apologize for this in a few years. I'm an asshole right now. So we get
Took
to
that IDF nigga's pistols.
Is you Palestinian? We get to the first location, and we're all like bringing our luggage to the rooms, and this girl. And it's like 5 girls next to me, and I'm the only dude.
Oh, hey, what's up? That's my boy right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They call him 5 boys Zarabi. 5 girls Zarabi. Whoops.
You know,
you mixed us up.
We orgied at the main entrance of the hotel.
Right, as you do.
So the girl at the end of the group, she says, "Any guy who helps me with this bag, I will just blow them." And I was like, what? I'm literally the only guy here.
How are you an asshole for this? You're like, I'm getting there.
So I go,
and I was like, I don't want to carry your bag, bitch.
No, so
carry your own bag.
Obviously, I grabbed the bag.
Hoisted that shit over my head with one hand.
Picked it up with my dick. I was like, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And she starts blowing me through the wheels on the bottom.
Wheels on the bag.
All right, so fast forward, we're all drinking that night, and me and her, we like go off into the woods, and we're making out, and she's like, and I'm like, hinting towards a blowjob, and she's like,
time out. What does that mean?
What?
Clarify. I personally don't know how to hint towards a blowjob. I never have. I just don't even attempt to do that. Polite. I'm too polite.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't remember exactly. I probably said something like, "How about that blowjob?"
You were you?
That's a hint.
You bring out a legend. Like, I believe I've been guaranteed 1 blowjob.
I just pull out a tape recorder.
Like, what do you mean? I don't.
I thought
anyone who carries this bag, I will blow them.
I thought the move was like while you're making out, you like slowly do the dentist and like.
You can do it. It's a little forceful.
Right.
Just pushing their head.
Or the Louis, you just pop it out.
Yeah, you don't have to ask.
You pop it out and you go, eh?
So whatever.
With the gays, you don't have to ask. You have to like stop them. Like, get away from there. God.
Don't touch me. So
just come at you like a vacuum cleaner.
She says something like, if you blow me, it's a 1-night stand or something. I don't know. I don't really remember. We ended up just having sex instead.
Oh, that's way better.
Wait. Sounds like she kind of like opened up to you and you totally just didn't you don't remember at all.
She said
you blocked that out.
If I blow you, it's a 1-night stand, so fuck me instead.
I don't remember the details. Anyway, I wasn't attracted to this girl whatsoever.
That's the asshole part.
So you didn't, right.
That's the thing. But, I'll take a blowjob in Israel. You know what I mean?
Well, how are you an asshole? What did you do?
We're not done yet.
Oh man.
But at this point in my life, I have no morals. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. We'll have sex. And then the next day, I was so ashamed at myself that I decided to just completely ignore her for the rest of the trip.
What?
Yeah, so that's where I'm an asshole. And then to
What?
bite me right back in the ass, everyone found out that day. And then I was...
The guy who got his dick sucked?
No, this is where I don't know exactly how to say without sounding like an asshole.
Oh.
I was the guy that hooked up with her. You know what I mean? Like that was my reputation right off the start.
This is why straight people don't get their dick sucked
Yeah.
like that. Like,
Yeah, there's so much.
like y'all fucking ruin it.
So
like, you
much
got
like
your,
shame and
yeah,
guilt.
what
and,
you got your dick sucked. What's the
and
problem? Both of you had fun.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's the thing. It's a little bit. It's different. You know, it's different to get a blowjob than to have sex. A blowjob is like I didn't do anything. Yeah, I just sat back and got
I was
a gift.
just on the train and I was just reading a book, right, Danny?
I just hopped off the next stop, went to a sex shop.
That's so insane. People are like, yo, Aaron got his fucking dick wet. Look at this fucking guy. Like, what? That's,
Yeah. There's a lot of like anti.
Yeah, it was immature. It's
sex.
like immature 18-year-old kids on a
right.
international
That's fair.
trip. You know what I mean?
On a birthright to the motherland. And
Yeah. But I wonder.
They're just disparaging other Jews.
I bet you the people in charge though knew what you were doing. They probably are pro. Y'all almost making a baby.
Yeah.
Why would they know it? That's so weird.
Because
They were much older. They're like...
Because you're there for a reason. It's a brainwashing program.
Yeah, there's a strict no condom policy
They
on
act.
birthright.
They act like it's loose, and you're
They're
on
not
your own.
keeping tabs
There's
on the
cameras
sex
everywhere.
We were just in a
Cameras.
hotel.
They wanted to make
you
sure
think
you weren't banging a Palestinian.
Hotels have never
I was outside.
had cameras in them.
You know what? There were strangely a weird amount of birds in those woods.
That's what I'm saying.
Birds aren't real.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the joke, Danny. Damn, son. Take that Jew hat off.
Oh yeah, you like. I'm bringing this one back.
Oh,
I
I forgot.
that.
Yeah, one of my coworkers was like, "Is that a Star of David?" I'm like, "Yeah."
It's so subtle.
What?
You know.
It's like honestly kind of racist. It's like Brooklyn Star of David.
But don't. But Israelites. That's. You know, there's black people who rep the Star of David.
The Black Israelites.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's me now.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
hang out in Union Square and like call white people crackers all day.
Shouldn't they be called Israel Darks? All right, turn it off.
Yeah, I was about to make a joke how that's like a type of powdered iced tea.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Israelite.
Israelite.
Israelite is like diet.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
see.
like
L-I-T-E. Yeah. Like
Yeah, they're light on the Judaism, not the blackness.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
out.
Israel
Officially,
dark light.
Yeah.
Israel dark.
Yeah.
It's real dark in here. That's how they sound too.
That's where the phrase came from. It came from Crown Heights.
This group is real dark.
So stupid.
Get some light folk in here.
Speaking of which, so I was reading this shit earlier about there's this woman, her parents are both black, but she came out like very, very light skinned, and she has blue.
How dark are the parents?
They're like medium dark.
Okay, like
But-
you, like your shade. No, I'm just wondering, like
I
what the
didn't
what the
have
contrast.
I didn't have a
No,
chart.
just the the like
you, bitch.
Yeah,
They were-
exactly.
Her parents were probably a little lighter than me, but it was like very clear that they were black.
Right. So it's a
And-
huge contrast with the child.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
right.
child is really, really light and has
like me.
and has yeah.
Oh damn!
But she
that baby
has-
white.
Yeah.
But she has like black. She has
Black features.
blue eyes, but black features. Maybe
Yeah.
her parent. Her dad
What do you mean
just
by
had an
black
affair.
Like me.
features? What do you mean by black features?
We should have queued up a picture on this one.
We got phones.
Yeah.
We got phones. If
It's
we
on. I think it's on like HuffPost.
just
or
type
some
in
shit.
white
search?
girl
Yeah.
black features.
But anyway, like the whole article
Light
was
skin.
was
Yeah.
about how white people would just come up to her and like say racist shit. Which is like, do white people do that to you? Do they come up to you and they're just like, those niggers, right?
That never happens, Danny. We don't do that at all. I mean, I've never in my life have I heard something like that.
I mean, like the funny
No,
part.
but actually, no, that's never, ever happened.
And like people were just like coming up to her and being like, "Oh, interracial marriage is gross."
Yo, when you Google white girl black features, the image results.
Why is that a mugshot?
The image results are fucked up.
Oh man! Wait,
all right, give me my
wait,
fucking
wait.
phone. Give me
That's
my-
not even
fucked up,
black
right?
features.
That is a genetically disfigured
That's what
white
I was
woman.
gonna say.
That's why it's fucked up.
That's very fucked up.
No,
Anyway.
her name is Sharkeisha. So never mind. It's pretty accurate.
But like, I'm kind of curious about the inverse of that story, where there's like
White girl,
a really tan white
black?
girl who's just like, yeah, I've been using the N-word for like 7 years, and I'd like to come clean about it. You know, black people just started coming up to me like, yo, what's up, nigga? And I was like, oh,
Well,
That's
see,
what every white person would do.
dreams about.
Yeah, but that happens more. Black people do come up to me and use that word in an endearing way, compared to white people coming up to me and saying racist shit.
Yeah.
There's like multitudes more of the other thing happening.
Right.
you
The
know?
problem is after that phrase, they say,
yeah.
run your shit. It's not very endearing anymore.
So you have been robbed recently.
My good friend just borrowed my phone. That would be you after it.
No, the only times I've been robbed by black people, there was no conversation. It just happened.
Just
Like a
no
flash.
respect.
Straight to the point.
Yeah,
In a flash. I think
Actually, the one
you
time
said in a flash, but it would be in a bolt. In a
I see.
Usain Bolt.
The one time it was unsuccessful is because they started a conversation.
They just started. They got really annoyed at you. You just wouldn't stop the conversation.
Exactly. I do talk a lot.
You were telling a
I've
story.
been on dates where the girl has stopped me and she's like, "Are you nervous?" I'm like, no, why? It's like, you talk a lot.
You just remind me a lot of this guy I met on the train. He's still borrowing my phone. Actually, it's a long story. Let me get into that story. Actually,
Yeah.
I think his name is Buttermilk. He had a few girls hanging out with him. Weird.
Yeah, very weird. 5 to be exact.
yeah. I've been robbed.
I feel like we talked about this on like the
Damn
first
Uyghurs.
episode. Just-
I mean, I have
stand
so many being robbed stories, so like it never ends with me.
Yeah.
I got
When was the
plenty.
last time you got robbed?
Last time I got robbed, actually, I think this was the last story I told, but this like kid took my phone out of my pocket, my jacket pocket, and ran with it, and I chased after him, and I realized how long it's been since I tried doing that.
Tried running.
It was crazy.
Since I tried chasing a black dude.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I'm like, if someone just like grabs
You're
Sandra's bag,
You're not ready.
am I going to be able to catch him? I'm
No.
usually like, hell no. And I
Hell
start
no.
taking stuff out of her bag.
Yeah, don't. Put
I
it
start
down.
robbing.
Yeah.
I start getting ahead of the robbery. Like, if anyone's
Yeah.
robbing, it's me.
No, you gotta duct tape your valuables to your thigh, otherwise, like someone's gonna.
Nobody's
going
going
to
to be digging into my pants pockets.
You never
They
know.
used to do that shit where if you fell asleep on the train, they just cut your pocket open, snatch it.
Cut it open.
Yeah.
That's a
Why do you
lot.
need it? Why don't you
I've
just
noticed
grab
that
it?
a lot more than you just digging into my pocket.
Well, no, the idea is you're asleep, and it's so you don't wake up.
The knife is so sharp.
That's what I was thinking. Is what kind of knife? X-Acto knife? It's
Well,
like a heated X-Acto knife. Like,
Exactly.
I'm just imagining like
I
I know people this has happened to.
yeah,
Why
like
are
a
you
mi-
out-
it's like a
acting I'm
Mission
crazy?
Impossible. Like they're all dressed up and shit. They got light in their mouths.
For some reason, they're hanging from the ceiling, even though they don't have to
Yeah.
be.
Nigga, I'd feel way more
Lights
dumb
are flickering,
if they just dug in my pocket rather than cut it open.
and then the train
I
conductor is like saying to stop. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you've only got a few seconds. It's like a little tiny trail of smoke.
Yeah.
What are your pants made of?
What is that knife made of? What do you?
It's a knife. It's a blade. Think I couldn't cut your pants with a blade?
You sound like you've done this.
Yeah. Sounds like a threat. You think I can't do
You
that?
think I wouldn't fucking cut you both right now?
I bet you I'd wake up if you were cutting open my pants.
Yeah, and then I'd stab you.
So that's the whole point. It's not because you don't want to wake them up. It's because.
Well, I mean, if they wake up, yeah, I stab them.
It's probably easier to just shake them and be like, just hold the knife in front of their face.
You don't know who you're waking up.
Yeah.
You might be waking up a world-class fighter.
But you're still running you're still running a train on
I don't
these
think
people.
I'd try robbing a nigga that looked like a world-class fighter. If, like John
that's a good
Cena was
point,
knocked out on the train. I'm like, all right, time to fucking get...
Yeah.
Ni hao. Oh, take it all. I'm sorry.
Ablation.
Yeah.
I love that class of like New York Asian dudes that are like mad ghetto and say the N-word around their friends.
So ghetto.
I was at
We went to school with all of them.
Everyone in our school said the N-word.
We went.
That's a good point.
Even the teachers.
Even the teachers.
Like,
Actually, I did have a teacher that said it.
Were they black?
Nope.
Oh, were you reading like Huck Finn or some shit?
No,
and they did that joint where they're like, "This is my chance." No. Jim said it.
Here's the thing.
Nigger Jim.
He was he was giving like a kind of like a lecture speech, and he said a lot of bad words in that thing. But it was all original writing.
What the fuck?
Like it was his thoughts.
First of all you niggas in this classroom, you're gonna have to work for that A.
He was running his hour.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know, but it was poignant.
What fucking teacher was this?
I'd rather not. We should move on. He was a great teacher, though.
I had a
But
teacher,
they were calling people niggas?
No.
I had a teacher that gave out prizes, and they were racist prizes. Like, this black girl won the contest, and she gave her a little packet of Kool-Aid.
Oh, my God.
You talking about Miss Henry?
No.
Oh, not Miss Henry.
Miss Henry loved Kool-Aid.
Henry's
so.
black.
And didn't love me.
Yeah,
Didn't
no,
she
she
go
didn't.
to war? Or was that someone else?
What
Might have been
war?
Someone else.
If you're talking about pregnancy, yeah.
Oh, is that what happened? Yeah, I remember she like
She went to
went.
war.
Oh, she dipped? Yeah, she's in Afghanistan now.
The thing is, she actually gave birth in Afghanistan.
Right.
It just had nothing to do with the war.
Yeah. But
being pregnancy is a war. I'll tell you. I absolutely 90%
Are
don't
you
enjoy
losing?
it. Yeah,
You're
it's-
losing that war.
I
Hopefully
am
the baby's winning.
We're all losing. The baby is just conquering.
yeah.
The baby is
All right, I would.
conquering.
It would be a problem if the baby was losing. I wouldn't
No,
like
the
that
baby
scenario.
is winning.
I want the
It's just-
baby to win.
Overall, I'm losing.
listen, we've been
Money.
talking about the baby for months on this show. Can we move on?
Can you have the fucking baby already? I'm telling you. Isn't that how I'm gay? I don't know how this shit works.
Right.
Push on the belly, it'll come out quicker.
It's gonna come out rapping.
Yeah.
The baby.
It comes out rapping, and you're like, "You bitch!" It looks exactly like you.
If you were
just rapping.
if you were a rapping baby, right? What would be your first 4 lines of rap? What would you say?
A goo goo ga ga.
Oh, okay. Those aren't those. So just straight beatbox. You're the beatboxer of the crew.
No, I'm the uterus.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me think. Give me a sec. All right. Oh, you're the uterus. You're the heartbeat. I'm the heart and soul of this body.
What was that song that used the sample of the baby crying? Was that? I mean, yes. Don't. For a second, I thought it
Yeah.
was Pony, and then I
That's
was like,
Timbaland.
"Oh God, I hope not."
That's Timbaland on the beat.
I look over the baby.
Dude, he's like incredible.
Timbaland, yeah.
He's like changed the game like 2 times at least in his
They're
career.
great shoes.
Like, yeah. Oh man, he's just so good. It's like, I remember reading online that like people were really hating on him for some reason, and I was like too young to like really get to the bottom of it, so I'm just kind of like absorbing this information.
What's the reasoning behind it?
They were like, oh, he steals a lot of like beats and ideas.
Yeah, he stole that song from a baby.
He stole that baby to get that sample.
That's the sample.
That's why the baby's crying.
The direct translation. You can go on genius.com. It's help
Listen.
me.
He's an amazing producer, but
Produced by J. Epps.
he's a baby thief. He's a baby burglar. Yeah,
Boss baby burglar.
Yeah. No, but
Come if
you know,
haters.
people said that about him, and I just like took it as fact. Not that I never was a Timbaland hater, but I was just like, oh, that's a shame that he does that, huh?
He's a producer.
Started
not
sounding like
Carlos
John
Mencia.
Lennon.
I don't know how to.
It's a problem. He's done that.
It sounds more like
It's a
Ringo.
problem. He's done that.
more like Paul now, like because a little
He's done
old
that a
sounding.
lot.
It's a little old sounding.
we
Give it,
doing-
put some
are we-
youth into
Are we
it.
doing Beatles voices now?
That Timbaland, isn't it?
Oh yes, we're recreating Revolver, Feet Timbaland.
The sounds are drier than a dry.
Are you not
Bit
impressed by our
toast.
Beatles?
I'm not. No,
I thought I think.
No, it's not bad.
Stephen,
Listen.
are you not
Listen,
entertained, Stephen,
You sound like
by these Beatle
you sound
impressions?
like Prince Philip having a stroke.
I'm in two
Stephen,
bands
pass me the Tylenol, Stephen.
with Beatles fans, and they can really do it. And
Have you seen
Oh, they
the
do
doc?
quite right.
Have you guys
You're
watched?
pretty good though.
They
guys-
do a good Beatles.
Oh, you're getting better
See,
now. You just gotta warm
I
up.
know how to do a Beatles, mate. We get in there, we start nailing chicken to the wall.
What is that?
Have you guys
Start-
watched the documentary?
Start hitting our wives.
Is that like that's like just like a musical slang? You know what I mean? Like
Have you guys watched the documentary?
we get grooving.
Oh yeah, we're
Slut.
still grooving.
We're gonna get
Nah,
Nail
I'm
some
out.
chickens to the wall.
Wasn't that a thing that they did in like Germany in their
What?
leather jacket days?
You're talking about the Jews.
No,
And-
no, the Beatles.
Oh.
When they were playing in bars in Germany, they used to like nail fried chicken to the wall and be like, "Wow."
This is to keep out
Back
the
shit.
blacks.
Why would they
Chicken
make
on
them
the
come?
wall. We gotta.
What are you talking?
We've been stealing so much black music. We want them to come to the show. We start nailing chicken to the wall.
Oh my god.
We've mopped the floors with watermelon in it.
What?
We call it the Motown mistletoe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the second time we've just like started ragging on the Beatles.
Yeah, you know, I feel like they are the most giving it up, give the right props up to the right people out of that era of people stealing black music. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like everyone else kind of just they don't comment on that.
You know,
They're
just
just
keep
like
Billy Preston around.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, we got a nigger on the production label. Hmm?
Whoa. They're from Liverpool. They wouldn't say the R. Right? Isn't that part of it? I don't know.
No.
What do they call? Do they say the N-word in Britain?
Yes. My dad grew up in England. Yes.
They don't have their own
No, they just call them
because
niggers.
it's just so
Just call them niggers.
it's just so close to underwear. You know what I mean?
It's brown people that
You don't think there would be like
Knickers.
some confusion if the accent's like thick enough?
He just called me a pair of pants. I'm pretty sure
Well,
he didn't.
you
bruv.
gotta realize
down to me knickers.
the Americans.
Where are they? Where are they? You know what I mean?
the Americans that had slaves sounded British? So, like, you know,
From what I've heard,
until they
sounded,
didn't sound British.
they sounded closer to like a thick Pennsylvania accent.
I would
That's-
think Boston.
That it's
No.
Wait, who?
Old English.
Oh, a Philadelphia accent. That sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
No, that's morphed. No,
Yeah, that's
now, but like closer to that than British accent, than English accent.
they sounded like wops.
They,
but ass pussies.
No, Italians.
the old Americans, the colonizers, they sounded like a wet ass pussy. All right. They sounded more like a character from Call of Duty. Is that right? Kids, look at that, past that drawer there. Tell me if you find my knickers. Where are they? How do they fit in there? They're so small.
Was that what George Washington sounded like?
That was it.
George Washington sounded more like,
Hey!
chop down that tree and find those knickers of mine.
All right. So
He was pantsless.
They fit perfectly around my Johnson.
You don't remember the pantsless war
the
of 1774?
between France and England, I know. Yeah.
Those darned Frenchmen have let me here with my balls to freeze off. I feel like a pirate. Isn't it? You know, what I mean? This the essence.
You sound
The essence
like
are gone.
What about Ben Franklin? What did he sound like?
That's-
What did that guy
that's-
sound like?
Put a key on that kite, in it.
No, there was an extra. He didn't say kite.
Right? They were also
it
confused
was-
with that.
Yeah.
Put
it
the
was-
key on that kite. What will it do, Benjamin?
We'll light it up.
That's how you open the piggy bank, my dear. Put the key on the kite.
All right.
Or we might find electricity.
So
We're not sure. I'm not getting enough laughter for this, but I feel like the listeners are cracking up and they're like, why aren't these guys? This is shtick
why
magic.
aren't they laughing
I'm
at the
liking
kite
it.
jokes?
I'm liking it.
Danny's pissed.
Yeah,
He can't handle a
don't like it.
good wordplay joke. You take it too personally, man.
Yes,
See,
I
when
took
you
the
said-
Jewish jokes personally.
When you said kite,
you're an activist.
I yes-anded it.
Yeah, that's because you were saying Uyghur, Knicker for like the past 30 minutes, nigga.
Yeah,
you think I ain't get one gimme?
Yeah. You started off on the wrong foot.
It's all part of the shtick. People at home, some listeners are like, wow, that guy can say some fucked up shit, but it's all jokes, you know what I mean? Cancel me, bitch.
It's just a joke. They're just jokes, guys. Come on.
Those people were just jokes. Okay?
So I'm
Don Kikes.
I'm up to interview number 3 with this fucking job I'm trying to get.
Nice.
Shout out. I'm gonna say it.
No, don't
Nice.
say it. But they
Shout
were
out Northern Wood.
stop. But they were like talking about, I got interviewed by the HR person. They were like, "Oh, there might be."
First round interview where they're just like, "Oh, why are you
No,
looking
I'm
for
in
a new
I'm
job?"
in the 3rd round.
But still HR.
No, HR was the 3rd interview. I don't know what the fuck.
HR was the 3rd one.
Yeah, so that means I probably have the job.
Who's the first?
First I talked to the VP, then I talked to someone who's
That's
the
a
head.
weird,
very pussy.
weird order.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
in.
yeah. It sounds like I'm
You're
in.
Were they saying things like you'd be doing this, you'd be doing that, or were they more like
Yes.
whoever's in this role?
No, yeah, they were like, you would be doing this.
You're in.
And
Really? Is that a difference?
Yeah.
In
Oh yeah.
Like,
Think
they-
about it. If
they
you're
asked-
interviewing someone,
They asked my salary requirements on the 3rd interview.
Yeah, you're Gucci.
I've-
Unless it's way over.
You definitely.
you-
you
did you
definitely
go
went
at
under.
I went
You
in.
definitely undersold.
Did you go
yourself.
at least 20% higher than what you want?
I went 10% higher than what I
Oh,
wanted,
all right,
Okay.
all right. So they just said yes.
and they didn't flinch at
Oh.
all. They were like, "Okay."
Oh,
yeah,
that
but they're gonna
sucks.
come. They're gonna come back lower.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But like,
That's it?
The thing I'm getting to is like they
That
were
sucks.
like, "Where do you see your career going?" Blah blah blah, and they're like, "Okay, well, we have a lot of advancement opportunities on the West Coast if you were ever interested." And I had to stop myself from being like, "Ew," because I kind of that's what I'm getting at. Is
You don't
I
like the
kinda-
West Coast?
I don't really care for the West Coast.
Got a bottle open.
Are you
Snoop.
I haven't been in at least 15 years.
Damn, nigga. I've only been to Portland.
Oh
well,
no,
that's
wait.
why
I
you
was in
don't-
San Francisco. Sorry.
Bro, you gotta go to California if you're gonna go to the West Coast.
Yeah, when I think West Coast, I basically only think California.
California is beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful.
So is
beautiful
New York.
state.
New York is a
No,
beautiful
New York
state.
is a
Yeah.
trash, garbage.
No, what do you
dump.
mean? Upstate is
The-
gorgeous.
no, the
it's
people,
gorgeous
the
upstate.
people make
Oh,
New
the-
York. Oh, you're talking
yeah,
about
the
upstate New York?
Upstate is gorgeous.
The
No, it
people
is,
make
sure.
New York, and the
Sure.
people kill California.
But the West
Is
West
right.
Coast does have.
They got like mountains.
They have
and
a better
shit.
ratio of people to amazing nature, whereas New York doesn't.
Yeah, but you have
The
a,
more
you gotta-
nature,
you gotta
the
have a
worse
car.
the people.
I could take a train in nature here. You gotta have a car.
You
in
could, but
California.
would you? Whereas like
Yeah.
certain cities, you go like fucking 20 minutes, you in the mountains, bro, and you're still in the city.
Yeah, but with 20 minutes in a car.
20 minutes in your mom.
It's not 20 minutes, dude. The traffic.
Yeah, it's
out
like an
there is
hour and a
fucked.
half. Yeah, that's like.
If
No,
it's
now
if-
when now when it's 5 in the morning, you got to go for the sunrise. What are we talking about?
Who the fuck are you?
I know, just waking up like just trying to win this.
So like that's the thing. It's like there are no redeeming qualities for the West Coast for me because it's just as expensive as here. Only you also have to have a car.
yeah, the car thing does suck.
But the
That's-
weather. That's the only thing. It's the
Bam.
weather.
Ah.
Bada bing, bada
It's
boom.
nothing else but the weather.
I like seasons.
You've
I like not
got-
having a fire season.
well, no, if you go north, you get seasons.
You got
know?
late spring, early summer, all year round.
Yeah.
I'm not sold.
Well, listen, I'll tell you this. I've been trying to set up a life on the West Coast.
Why? You're from Brooklyn.
What have you been doing? What have you been doing?
I've been doing nothing.
Oh
I'm
my God,
saying
this fucking
in my head,
you want
ideally.
Nancy Pelosi to
No,
represent
it's
you?
because I work in
porn,
in
the industry,
media, entertainment, and media and music.
Moved to
and
fucking
stuff.
Atlanta.
Well, I'm thinking about that too. But what I'm saying is, it'd be nice to avoid the horrible winter here, where I have no work. It's dark and it's cold. If I was busy during the winter, sure, but there's no work. No work over here.
Yeah, but there's also no gabagool on the West Coast.
But like the market is so much more saturated over there.
But I'm
very
so good.
saturated.
I'm so good.
Hollywood.
This guy over here.
I'm
We're
really
gonna start
good.
calling you Hollywood.
I'm good at everything that I do.
Holly.
We're
I
gonna start
had
calling you
2
Hollywood.
beers, and now I'm just gonna be honest with you guys.
I'm the shit.
I'm the shit. Listen, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and be like, that was so embarrassing when I was confident in myself.
Never again. I don't know though. It's like the fire, the earthquakes, the traffic. Like I could just stay in this shithole
if you have a
rather than
Tesla,
go to a new shithole.
If you got a Tesla, you going underground.
It's shit. It's
That's
shit for
Las
shit.
Vegas.
Is that Las Vegas?
Yeah, it's Vegas where they're making.
Oh, they also have the same.
They're making that stupid shit.
Two-state thing like China and Hong Kong.
Yes. Would you move to Vegas? I mean, not Vegas. Atlanta.
Atlanta's one of the few cities I'd consider. Only.
What's your top 3?
It's like either Chicago, Atlanta, or New York for me.
Chicago's cool.
As a gay black man,
Right.
Like,
Right.
Like the West Coast, it's like the thing is, it's like white people and like. So this is San Francisco specifically. I feel like white, like black people who think that they're white, which is just because like all the real niggas have been priced out.
Yeah, it's all tech over there.
Yeah, it's
like black
it's
people that sound whiter than white people do.
That's not even that
because they've been in corporate for so long.
They just want to be.
Oh,
white
is that
so
what
bad.
happened to that girl you were talking about? She was just
She was just at Goldman Sachs for so long.
She's just so corporate
that people started coming up to her like, man, the niggers, am I right?
Right, that's the place.
Like, how do you just go up to somebody like that?
It's got to be in the office that these things.
What if it was some guy trying to say Uyghurs?
No.
And okay.
What if some guy
you and the Uyghurs
wearing a hoodie and glasses and a beanie and
he's like, I just came from Denver. You ever heard of their team down there?
No. Here we go.
We got to wrap up.
Denver Uyghurs. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you all for listening to us fucking blather on like morons. Hopefully you were entertained.
Yep.
Like, follow, subscribe, comment,
and
donate.
eat that ass. Peace.